And good luck and have fun. Hey there, everyone. We're here with the alphabet with Avacyn, Guardian Angel, and the Portal, game number 2, and all that jazz. And we have a not great hand. We've got a couple of plans. The tournament script is alright to have right off the bat, but without any real way to, capitalize on the Mishra's Workshop, really make anything worth it, we're just going to go ahead and throw that back. Alright, this one's better. We do have 3 lands, or we have 2 lands and a rock. Yeah. And we have some... Well, we've got a couple of our angels. I'll keep this. Now, a fantastic hand, and we are starting first, interestingly enough. So go ahead, get that the old F6 and the F8. We're up against Sliver Queen. So it's either Tribal Weatherlight, Tribal Slivers, 5-color good stuff, combo slivers, or just something along those lines. It could be a number of things. You're never happy to see the Sliver Queen. Daxos the Returned, which, well, he's one of the 2015 Commander Precon decks, which means he has the experience counters, which means it's very scary. And we're up against Progenitus, so we have 2 5-color decks for our troubles today. That's kind of spoopy. Alright, at this point, we need to just hope that we get lucky with our next land drop. Let's see, if we just get another land drop, a lot of things start unlocking for us. Howling Mine, okay. So that'll help us out. So often you see someone else dropping down the Howling Mine. Howling Mine, people like to say it's bad because everyone else gets to draw cards before you do. And, sometimes you'll get that guy that blows it up before you get a chance to draw. And it feels bad when you do that. And, interesting, Daxos has Bitter Blossom. Definitely a card you would want for the Daxos deck. It's kind of a tokeny Pillow 40 enchantment deck, which isn't the kind of deck that I like, especially out of the Daxos build. It just feels too much like something I would already build. And there we go! So, now that we have 4, what do we want to do with it? You know what, let's go ahead and get down Jabari. May the F8s be with you. Alright then, so Dar Jabari. He is flanking, so whenever a creature without flanking blocks me, he gets -1/-1 to end a turn. And that's really going to be relevant for like if we have to swing into horse like the Daxos with those damn fairies. But whenever he taps down a creature defending player controls anyway. Life experience says take out the Sliver Queen. But Daxos is also very powerful. Honestly, I think we actually need to focus Daxos out. The deck can actually get ridiculously strong, especially if you let him start piling up those tokens. Especially since he can also just, keep pushing him back out there. And then we got the Thanos' Coffin. Oh, a Karoo. Enters the battlefield tapped, and you have to bounce it unless you... Let's see, unless you bounce at untapped planes. Alright then, so we have 4 mana. But there's nothing we really want to play for 3 mana. It's a little awkward. Let's go ahead and try out Jabari. Yeah. So Progenitus is going to use his Thawing Glaciers. God, Karoo, I hate you so much! I actually just straight hate you so much. And looks like it's going to auto-target the fairy. That's good. Alright, so we go to the main, and we're just going to have to do this. Sacrifice unless you return an untapped planes to its owner's hand. Oops. Nope. Undo. So now we're back up to 8 cards, and again, there's just nothing else that we can play right now, so we're just going to have to pass it, which is very awkward. Don't want to discard any of the bigger stuff. Don't want to keep rid of Thanos' Coffin. I think I did get rid of the Coffin, though. The Coffin, at least we can recur later. And now we have Illumination up. God, I hate this thing so much! I hate it! I hate it so much! And at the beginning of each player's draw set, they draw 2 additional cards. Yeah, we're not going to catch that. This is 5. It could also be 5-color group hug, I guess. And we're just going to auto-yield to the Bitter Blossom. We are on a 40-minute clock, so we don't have to worry about running out of time too quickly. But at the same time, that's no excuse to dilly that, because a lot of those small instances of not yielding will add up after a while, and that can actually just straight bite you in the ass. But we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, and I'm going to remember to yield to that draw too. Okay, so we cast a Coalition Relic. That's fine. Coalition Relic is not the best mana rock for that deck, though. He's got 11 cards in his hand. Meanwhile, we're just going to have to start dropping stuff down. He's got 2 tokens, so Jabari can actually deal with that. And there's Daxos. Of course, it's whenever they cast an enchantment. We do have our Illumination up, so we can counter an artifact or enchantment. The question is, yeah, and we need to keep it up for that Daxos, which means in reality we only have like 4 mana that we can use? That's not good. Let's see, Thomas's Coffin. Maybe I should discard like a Sarah Angel or something instead rather than the Coffin. The Coffin's actually really good. So Dojabari making his debut though, so he's going to put in a little bit of work. We can go ahead and we want to get rid of the Daxos, so we'll go ahead and tap down one of the Fairy Rogues. Oh, there's also something to be said about just using swords on it. I'd rather avoid that if we can, though. But you can start making tokens on the next turn. Okay, then. So, we're in agreement. We're going to spend our swords to try and get rid of the Daxos, because we cannot let that thing get going at all. That's just the thing about the experienced commanders. You don't let them stay on the field. Plus, we are drawing a lot of cards. Plus, he's in white, so he'll have answers to our enchantment removal. Okay, then. So, Progenitus, very slow. Progenitus has some first roll magic problems right now. Too many cards in his hand. If we can get our Library of Lang, though, that'll help us out. Then we got that Font of Mythos. Okay, so Sadbot enters play. Sadbot's going to grab him a land, probably either a mountain or a plains, I want to say. No, he grabs another forest. That makes sense. Alright, end of the turn, we are going to get rid of Daxos. And now Progenitus is going to go ahead and discard down to some cards. Looks like he got rid of Toxic Dude. Sanguine Bond! Oh, he is so dead. He is like dead beyond belief. So now we have Lifelink and a Seraph. And yeah, I think we actually just have to start dropping guys. Let's see, go ahead and tap down one of his fairies. Now he can block with the other one, but it's going to get melted. Actually, any fairy he blocks with is going to get melted. And then, just to make sure, let's see. If you play the dragon now, it's going to be on curve if you hold up Sarah Angel next turn. The debut of Alabaster Dragon. Let's see, yep. And we're going to have to go to cleanup, and we do have to discard a card. Again, don't want to discard Seraph or Archangel or Sarah Angel. I think I actually have to discard a land. I don't want to discard a land. I don't want to discard a land. This is tough. White sources are important, but I would need to have the strip mine for something. No. I'll go for the strip mine. Alright, so we're drawing 2, 3, 4 cards a turn. We were able to play a land and a creature. And then there was also the sword, so we played 3. We need to start hitting some of our rocks so that we can start accelerating some more of this stuff out. Alright, but we do have a creature presence for once. Alright, that'll be alright. Alright, so Sliver Queen. I don't want to jump to conclusions and say she's 5 color Hug. I mean, she could be 5 color Hug, but it's probably not. If anything, it's probably 5 color combo just because these 2 cards can help you dig faster to find your combo. At the same time, though, if I take a break off of Daxos, Daxos is going to get really good. So I may have to just start splitting up my forces. So the Jabari can keep punishing Daxos and just hitting for 2. The Dragon's going to have to start going over it to Sliver Queen. And we'll give the Dragon a Spirit Link, too, while we're at it. You know, I never really quite realized that Sidar Jabari is actually just amazing against small token decks like that. Remember, creature without flying, it blocks him. It gets -1/-1 to end a turn. So that just melts any fairy that tries to stop him. Okay then. So Dragon here, Dari there. Gotta slowly keep things going. Daxos is going to turn Thespian Station into a Reliquary Tower. Like you do. Now he's not going to have to discard any of the sweet cards he's drawing into. Oh, that's a Ghostly Prison! Well, that just shut down any chance we had of actually getting at him. See what I mean? Daxos is definitely a Pillow 40 type deck, and I just don't like Pillow Fort cards. I really don't. Like, yes, this is a deterrent, actually. It really just is, against decks that want to go wide. It is actually very much a deterrent, and it's a good card. I just don't like holding up behind something like this. I mean, like, I play stuff like Overwatch and all that, and I like playing supports and snipers, you know, things that can stay far back and shoot all the way over here. But I don't like holding up somewhere. And that's part of the reason why Daxos just didn't cut it for me when the Commander Precon came out. It's just... It's basically Sagrada with more Pillow Forts is all it is. And there's a Mirari's Wake, okay. So, we're going to see Progenitus next turn. And we didn't have mana open to counter the damn Mirari's Wake. Son of a jerk chicken. Alright, but we do have a Meekstone, though, so we can let Progenitus come out. See, there's a Maze of Ith and a Blessed Reversal. Alright then, so Meekstone's going to keep our dragon from untapping. That is not what we want to be doing. So instead, what we're going to do... Let's see, oh, we also have a Sunweb. That's a little cheaper. We have 2, 6, 7 mana available. You can go ahead and play the Sunweb. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so we're going to go all creatures attacking... Yep. To tap a target creature defending player controls. So it's unlikely to go target the Solemn. And I know I forgot to play the Spirit Link. I done goofed. Alright then, so I do need to play the Spirit Link now. Otherwise I'm just going to discard stuff. I'd rather not do that. Well, there's no point now. I have 9 cards in hand, so what would I be discarding? Would be discarding the Blessed Reversal. Sorry, Blessed Reversal. And... not the Meek Stone. We need to keep the Meek Stone. The Mazavith, probably? Yeah. I think it's going to be the Mazavith. So we can discard the Blessed Reversal on the Mazavith. And that'll be fine. Feels bad, man, when you slightly misplay like that. I forgot to put the Spirit Link on the dang dragon. Ah, well, we can keep up Illumination again. In the end, having to discard cards isn't the worst, because you still get to pick the better cards, and oh. Is everyone just trying to combo off right now? Is that what we're going for? Wait, why didn't I Illumination? Man, I am not used to playing counterspells in white. I mean, I guess you could argue that Daxos enchantments are going to be a lot better than Sliver Queens, but Parallel Life is pretty dang good. Okay, then. Meanwhile, Daxos continues to simulate an army of small flying 1/1s. We do have our Sunweb out, but Sunweb can't block any of the fairies. Ironically enough. This is our first chance actually seeing Sunweb, though. Usually by this time, the board's been wrapped like at least twice. So there's a myriad landscape. This does beg the question. How many cards do we commit to the board? This actually is a decent source, right? Well, no, we got 1 defender and 2 attackers. This will be enough to beat down Solemn, but it's not going to be. It's going to be impossible for us to get past the Progenitus. So what do? Hedron Archive, sure. I should stop being so fast to hit the F2 button. We have Illumination up for a reason. Okay then. So there's a Godless Shrine. Probably going to play tap. No. They're using the mana. For Blind Obedience. Artifacts and stuff come into play. No, nope. Nope, that's definitely something you can't have. That is definitely something you cannot have, sir. Just cast a spell, get a fairy for free. That is literally too good. Blind Obedience is a fantastic card, don't get me wrong. But that's exactly why we have to counter it. We missed the boat on Parallel Lives and Mirari's Wake. We can't let that happen too. And there's the 1 mana left over that should have been used for Spirit Link. Oh, now he's gonna do something about it. And of course the Sunweb can't block. Oh no, he poked me for 2. Spirit Link is for sure going on that dragon, though. Oh no. Actually, no, wait. Did I not put the Spirit Link on it because I thought that the Progenitus might be coming down? Do I actually have that much foresight? Do I? I might have that much foresight. And, uh-oh, what's going on here? It's Progenitus time? No, it's Ulamog! That's not good. Oh, he's getting rid of the Reliquary Towers. Nice! I actually don't think I would mind the Blind Obedience being out right now. Nope. couple railroad carriage towers just got wrecked towers. Oh, but with that Ulamog out now, search your library for basic lamp on the play, and then 5 for flashback. And he's also indestructible, so our Wrath of God doesn't do anything. Let's see, we have to wait till after he swings to lock him down with a Meek Stone. Yeah, I kind of wish we had our Swords of Plowshare too. Alright, so let's go ahead and draw some more cards. We get Inheritance and Veteran Bodyguard. So not bad. Need to wait to put down the Meek Stone. Wrath in the board does nothing against Ulamog. So, with that being said... we have 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 mana available to us. Avacyn isn't going to do anything against Ulamog. Let's see, first world problems indeed are first world problems. So then, how about this? We could potentially get Veteran Bodyguard out soon, but I want to lock down that Ulamog first. No, unless we get the Veteran Bodyguard down now, and then play Avacyn once he plays Progenitor Mimic, or Progenidus. Because we have enough mana to do stuff like that, so that should be fine. Let's just go ahead and send Sajar over to Sliver Queen. No reason not to poke with Sidar. Sidar actually does a decent job, I think. Yeah. Wait, hold on! Frick! I could have tapped down the Ulamog! Nope, too late. I just... Missed opportunity. Okay, the interaction for that is real. So are the misplays. I have 7 cards in hand, I'm okay. Ah, man, why didn't I think about that? That's so good! Alright, well, we'll have a chance to do it again next turn. And hopefully Ulamog won't be swinging at me. Zendikar Royal. Whenever he plays a lane, he gets a 2/2. She gets a 2/2 elemental. Bajuka Bog. Targeting Progenitus. Progenitus loses all the things. And why am I keeping this open? I'm going to F6 this. I have no responses for it to do anything. Okay then, so having to discard cards because Sliver Queen no longer has... Oh, Form of Dragon, Furnace of Wrath, Spell Shock, interesting. What was she going for here? 5-color Chaos, maybe? We're going to F6 through Daxos' turn, too. See, they have enough mana to play Daxos, but I think they're trying to be a little smart about this. Where they can play Daxos, play an enchantment to get the experience counter, and then keep up mana to make a token. Try and get some value off of him. And that's one of the other things that, again, put me off Daxos was that because they keep you... People will keep you off of your experience commanders. Oh, that just happened. Enslave. at the beginning of these one days. Alright then, so Jar's gonna have to try and get in there. And then we're gonna Meek Stone. Bajuka Bug targeting Sliver Queen. Wow, everyone's getting Bajuka Bugged. Let's see. Still need to Bajuka Bug him, but I can't actually do that. So, Bajuka Bug, Bajuka Bug. No Bajuka Bug from Progenitus yet. Remember kids, Bajuka Bug, there's literally no reason not to run it in all of your black decks. And then fairies are coming over Progenitus, only sending a couple though. Alright, so with this next one, I will pay the 2 so that Sajar Jabari can actually tap down the Ulamog. Interesting. We're gonna hold on to the Spirit Link for now. Although, why did we play Inheritance? We're already drawing like a million cards off this. Probably could have just discarded that and saved ourselves on mana. Oh well, it's not gonna hurt anything to have it out there for now, I guess. I mean, if we were just gonna discard it anyway, might as well play it. Don't think there was anything else that we were holding up for it. Yep, and we're still hitting our land drops, but we need to hit more mana rocks so we can accelerate some of this stuff out of here. Mainly just the angels. Actually, I think these are all 3 of our angels. Huh, how about that? Okay, so what do you have for Genesis? You have 10 cards in hand. Literally all the mana thanks to Mirari's Wake. Does Progenitus just come down now? No, it's going to be an X spell. If he's tapping everything like this, it's going to be an X spell. Now he just wants to know what he has. Let's see, Progenitus would leave him 8 mana left over. So then, what are you actually doing here? Destroy all artifacts, destroy all enchantments. Okay, that hurts us a little bit, but in the grand scheme of things, that's actually fine. We can't pay 3 for that. Okay, we didn't lose a lot. And we have our Meek Stone out. Our Meek Stone wasn't out when that happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Seven mana. We'll have 8 next turn. That's enough to play Avacyn. Maelstrom Wanderer. There we go. That's a thing. Oh shoot! It's gonna give the Ulamog haste. This is not a good thing. Not a very good thing at all. Zendikar Surge! Oh my god, that's just going to be disgusting value. And, wait, what do you get for the first one? Dream Mouse Runner, Stack, Cascade, Zendikar Resurgent. Okay. I guess they didn't want it to do... I mean, if it was another Wrath effect like Austere Command or something like that, of course he wouldn't want to... Let's see. Show it off. There's a Mountain, Woodfall Primus, Final Judgment. Yeah, it was Final Judgment. Okay. So, of course, you wouldn't want to put it out. These things, though, are going to punch someone in the face pretty hard. So, the damage I'm not worried about because we have Veteran Bodyguard right now. It's a matter of where this Ulamog's about to go to. This is just 5-color good stuff. Oh no, he's not doing anything. Okay. in the combat. So it looks like we do need Avacyn out. Yeah, if we want this to work. Hey, remember, Vitamin Bodyguard has to be untapped for us to have all the damage go to him. So we do have 8 mana. This'll work. So let's go ahead and cast our commander. Alright, Avacyn has hit the field. We're going to go to combat. And we're going to tap down that Ulamog. Yep. Alright, proceed to blocks. I think in this instance I'd have to let Sidar go, though. Wait, what? What the hell is going on here? What in the world? Is green... What? I don't understand. What's giving him this ability? Unfortunately, I think Sidar's going to go ahead and die from this. He put in work, though. He did what he had to. Because Avacyn's going to need to stay up in order to protect the veteran bodyguard. Now, I could have sent Jabbar towards someone else, but that doesn't trigger his tap down. And Mixstone's going to keep Ulamog from untapping. Ooh, eat Helia and make a token. So I guess this is just 5-color tokens? I could believe that. Yeah, doubling season, all these tokens. Yeah, it's probably just 5-color tokens. I can't disagree with that. Yep. Uh-huh. Alright then, so Alabaster Dragon will no longer untap if I ever tap it, and neither will Avacyn. Avacyn, we don't have to worry about that. Meekstone, though, is going to keep the Ulamog down. Which is good, because that's actually the only way we can keep Ulamog under control. Replenish. That's disgusting. Enslave, Sphere of Safety, Painful Quandary, Animate Dead, Blind Obedience, Sanguine Bond, Rest in Peace. I'm going to have to 6 the rest of this turn. That's a super disgusting play. Oh boy. I just see... Let's see. Enslave is going to grab something. Just grabs... Ah, you son of a bitch! You just took my veteran bodyguard! You son of a bitch! How dare you! Alright then, so that's how you want to play it, huh? Let's see. Do I actually... These are all coming over at Progenitus. He's still making double mana with that Zendikar Resurgent. And whenever he casts a creature spell, he's going to get the draw card. Can't quite kill the Academy Rector because it just gets out something really big. He can get out the other half of Sanguinebond if Academy Rector dies. So we need to avoid doing that. Now, unfortunately, it's loss of life. It's not damage. So our shielding spells do not stop that. God, I hate decks with 2-card combos. Like, you don't have to build around them. They're not a focus. They're just an accidental win button. And at that point, it's less you're playing a game and more congratulations, the game is just randomly over. God, I hate that. Oh, well, what are you going to do? We're going to rely on Progenitus here. Unfortunately, between the Meekstone and Blind Obedience, I don't think... Oh, shoot. The Blind Obedience keeps my bigger creatures from coming into play on tap to get around the Meekstone. It's not good. It's not good. Okay. So, we need some sort of out. Disenchant. We can, if we could just disenchant the Sanguinebond, Rest in Peace will exile it. But we have no way to accelerate, so we're literally going to have to rip it off the top of our deck. A 1 in 73 chance. But that's not a 0% chance. So after some thinking, Progenitus may have a plan. Runescar Demon. I'm going to have 6 to his turn. If for some reason he somehow destroys all the enchantments again, then we're going to own the Venom Bodyguard, and then I'll un-yield. Alright then, so... he would have had to grab something. He has double white, so we can literally play any Wrath. Five mana, 7 mana, 9 mana, all the mana. Come on, Progeny. Pull another one out of your bag here. Plein Cleansing. Destroy all the things. And because Rest in Peace is out, boom, they're all exiled. Everything gone forever. Except Ulamog! Son of a cheese wagon! I mean, that is what I asked for, but at the same time... Alright then, so, with Ulamog still out there, the combo gone, and effectively wrecked. Oh, and it's a Void Winnower. I can't even. I can literally no longer even. The best I have... Okay, so Wrath of God is now shut off. That is no longer something I can play. Ikeshin Town, shut off. Breath of Light, shut off. Our only courses of action are Archangel, Seraph, Sarah Angel, Spirit Link. And apparently there's an herb workout. Oh, this will be annoying. Alright then, so we're going to go ahead and play the Archangel past turn. It's not even that, you know, I can't just cast these things. I can't even block with creatures with even mana costs. Which means all the tokens don't do anything. So I have my Archangel, and she will be swatted aside by either one of these monsters. Avacyn can't help her either because they're friggin' Eldrazi. There's Liliana. But here's the problem. You just made yourself a target for Ulamog eating a fifth of your deck. And let me assure you, friend, that is a real problem. 5-color good stuff I can believe. I can also just believe 5-color big stupid finishing Eldrazi's. The Station Commander is huge. And these things fill the gap pretty nicely. So unless Silver Queen has a way... Nope. Bye-bye to that card you just tooted up. So we don't have our Meekstone. We use our Swords to Plowshare to get rid of Daxus. We were scared of Daxus running off. And now we don't have any way to deal with Ulamog or Voidwinter. We're just going to have to trust our top deck. We can't even Wrath away the other one. So, what's Daxus got up his sleeve? Everyone more or less has a full group of cards right now. Silent Sentinel. For no value whatsoever. Well, no, it's whenever it attacks, not when you cast it. So I guess if anything were to go away, could attack with could play something, then attack. I don't know. Could also just be the only card you can play, like me. You know, play some really big, stupid 7-drop. Hope for the best. Although we all know that Ulamog is going straight over here to the Sliver Queen. There's really no reason not to. Once you see Liliana 2 something you put it on top of their deck, that's a free invitation to wipe out one of their best cards. I mean, the only reason not to would be they have open mana and you feel like you're getting baited. At the same time, though, you're eating a fifth of their deck. And that wipes out a lot of cards. This isn't a stupid, you know, someone loses 5 cards off the top of their deck. Oh, you dude just milled random 5 cards. There we go. Yep, Ulamog. And then Voidwinter is coming at Daxos. All those exiled cards. So many exiled cards. Enslave? What? I don't understand this deck at all. Is this just 5-color whatever the hell he wants? I guess? No, it is Chaos. This Warp World. So there's Sacred Missa. I can cast it. However, I cannot block with the tokens. And they're done. Silver Queen is done. And we can't do anything. Archangel can't get past Silent Sentinel or that Sphinx. So instead we're just going to make tokens that can't block. I'll say this about the Karoo though. I will just be able to tap that for Sacred Mesa's cost now. So then, how do we actually get out of this? We're restricted to literally half the cards in our hand. Sudden spoiling! Alright, that's a thing. Turns them to O2s that don't do anything, which means now would be a good time to wrath the board. Now, you usually want to save those for, like, defense, though. So he's probably wrathing the board here. Otherwise, there'd be no reason to attack first and to proactively use the sudden spoiling. Yep, Damnation. We'll get back Archangel with Breath of Life. Now that those demo draws are finally gone. Alright, so Dax has found a way. And yeah, I think we will Breath of Life Sarah the Archangel back. That's easily our bigger card. And Avacyn's going to be 7? We can't do that and try and keep up the Sacred Mesa. So we need to keep building up stuff for Sacred Mesa. Yep, we can put out 2 horses now. Second one of the horse. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can make 2 horse more. While bringing out Archangel. Oh! And just in case you forgot, there's Progenitus. Begin combat. Nope. End combat. Nope. End. Make horse. Make more horse. Sack horse. Alright then. Play land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can slow down the horse parade for a turn. Alright then, so we go ahead, we wrath the board. Progenitus is still just a 10-10 right now. Same time. Keep him off of that for a turn. Because then we're going to go more horse. Progenitus has protection from everything except Wrath. And there's Daxos. I might end up regretting this now. Triskaidekaphobia. Interesting inclusion. Oh, snap. He could potentially get Progenitus off of Triskaidekaphobia. Well, now time to start smacking Daxos. Yeah. And we're still going to make 2 horse. Make 2 horse for Sacred Mesa. Let's see. We can get Avacyn. Do we use our horses? to help put this off? That's the question. He's just going to start making a lot of dudes, though. And we can quickly get overwhelmed by that. May have blown the Wrath of God too soon. So the question now becomes... what you got first, Progeny? For each color, return up to one target card of that okay, what you got? Let's see. Planetary Cleansing, Sphinx of Steel Wind, Sphinx of Steel Wind. That's all he has. Another Planetary Cleansing. Oh, there goes Horse. And he's going to F8. Like you do. Alright then, so with literally nothing else that we can really start doing, we got 8, 9, 10. Get back that Archangel. And then we have all that, we had 6 mana left over. Yeah, we'll put out Sarah Angel too. Alright then, so we have Sarah Angel and Archangel out. Oh, he just activated Command Beacon. And he's getting his Daxos out. Right now he can make, looks like 2, maybe 3 tokens. Doomwake Giant. That's a pretty good card. When he starts chaining those together, we're going to see our angels get melted. So Cashian Town is definitely not something we can play right now. We do have to deal with the Sphinx of Steel Wind, though. Oh, son of a... Really? I just spent 2 cards. Here I'm thinking everything's okay. I've got 2 angels. I'm ready to start beating down on Daxos, and then boom, Wrath. Well, he's got to run out of Wrath soon, right? Okay then. 5. Well, we have Seraph at least. Then I'm just going to F6 the rest of the turn. I'm going to have to put the Spirit Link on something big, I guess. He's casting Daxos again. Daxos only costs 4, 5, 6, about 7 I want to say. And he can still make a 2/2 token. It's going to take our Angel a good 6 hits as she is right now. Well, at least Progenitus is friendly. That's certainly something. And definitely helps soften the fact that they've Wrath 5 times. A couple of those times we were okay with because we needed to get out of that pinch, but... yeah. Let's see then... Okay then, come on. Come on, Pajamas. Do something. You gotta do something. Well, let's just go ahead and pause that till he gets back. And, of course, it's another Wrath. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Why? What even? Like, dear Lord. And how did they not have delirium? Oh, well, probably just because land, sorcery, creature, yeah. Because it's just grass and stuff. And sire stagnation, oh my god. Alright, let's see if we can cast Avacyn. Because she is literally the only thing we have left. And pass the turn. Wow, just how many rafts do we have to fight through for this? We're hitting our land rushes is fine, but that's not going to help with the sire stagnation out. No siree. This is where we hope we see our mana rocks. It has no color either. You, sir, are being a gigantic pain in the patookie. So there's Crystal Chimes, pay 3, tap, sack, turn all enchantment cards from your graveyard to your hand. There's Triskaidekaphobia again. Which, honestly, see, if you give upkeep easy, 13 life loses, then the effect to gain or lose life happens. Avacyn's coming at you, Buster. Nah, we're just going to throw Spirit Link on her. Punch over here. We need to start working on Dax as well. Triskaidekaphobia is slowly working on here. Stupid board wipe Progenitus. You include a certain number of sweepers, and at some point it just feels like you're just resetting the game over and over again. That really breaks the spirit. And we've been getting close to an hour, so we're reaching about the threshold where I like Commander games to last. For me, I like a good Commander game to last about as long as a good game of League. About 30 to 40 minutes a game. So I guess we're already past that point. Once we get past an hour, though, that's the point where I'm like, come on, let's try and end this already. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not a fan of the whole 40-minute clock thing. Just encourages decks like these. Which, don't get me wrong, the guy seems fine. Siren Sandy, huh? Well, Progenitus is going to have to do something soon enough. We'll just go ahead and fast forward to that point. Alright, so, back, and it does look like they are finally doing something. They tap mana for Prime Speakers are gonna reload their hand, draw 6. As if they hadn't drawn enough cards already. Just, come on! Enough with the Wrath effects! I'm gonna have to swing at him because this is getting ridiculous. We're not gonna be able to fight through these Wraths. At least against Daxos, Avacyn can start shielding us. And there's the Sphinx. I can't get past him now. That's it. And where's that coming at? It's coming at Daxos. That's fine. I can't actually do anything to shield him. Right now, that Triskaidekaphobia is literally our only out to beating him. So he's going to have to take this fight, but I can start using Avacyn to shield him. And we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can play one more land. And then that will help me. Or I can play Ward of Lights. Alright then, looks like we're going to have protection from blue. Alright then. Begin combats. Attacking progenitor. Attacking the progenitus. And we're done. Ward of Lights. That definitely gives me the evasion I want. Oh no, I forgot to give her Spirit Link too. That's relevant. Alright, so right now Progenitus is sitting at 13. Alright then. And austere command? Whose turn is it? It's Daxos' turn, and they're doing that. And here I thought we were going to have a normal no, this just is a normal Commander game. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Okay then. Progenitus is going to have to do another board wipe here. Just to get rid of that Triskaidekaphobia. Hey, there's Cruel Ultimatum. And that does give Progenitus a 5-life buffer against Triskaidekaphobia. Well, better Daxos than me. And I know we have enough mana to put Avacyn back out again. So, Triskaidekaphobia staved off once again, thanks to the power of Cruel Ultimatum and that life buff. Come on, let us kill you with Triskaidekaphobia! Okay then, so we will just need to throw down Avacyn. Except there's a damn Sphinx of the Steel Wind right there. With Vigilance, First Strike, and Lifelink. That's relevant. It does have Lifelink. Our turn. Hey, Tithe. So I believe we can go ahead and grab 2. Yeah, we do. So, we have land drops. That's good. And we're going to cast Avacyn again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to pass turn again. And oh, I guess they were just done. They are actually just dead now. They no longer exist. How about that? Suicide by triskaidekaphobia. Well, unless we can get back our ward of light somehow, I don't think we're going to get to this, because that Sphinx of Steel Wind actually just has us walled off. Avacyn can go ahead and shield us from Progenitus and Sphinx of Steel Wind, but with as many cards as he has in his hand, and all the card drawing that he's been doing, and all those stupid shenanigans and all that, would not be surprised if, you know, we lost because we can't keep Avacyn out to keep all this off of us. 1, 2, 3. Let's see, we have 8 lands here. That's 4, 5. Not quite enough to play Keshi in town. Oh well. I'm not gonna say this game is lost because they're still at 19. We're at 40, but the lifelink is relevant. They're gonna go up to 25 if they swing. And it is an artifact creature, and there's in Garrick's Wake. Will you stop wrathing the board? Please! Cast Void Wanderer, sure. Have fun with that. So what else did I lose? Plains and Divine Offering. Needed the Divine Offering. Strip my Karu. Alright, so we can Miraculous Recovery the Archangel back. It's not going to make her big enough, though. How much is Avacyn going to cost? She's actually just going to cost us 11. We literally have nothing else that we can do. So we're going to go ahead and make sure. Come on. Let us change our preference. Let us change our preference. Don't. Don't you dare. Stop that. Oh God, it's an Omnath. This is going to be 15, 21. Oh no, this is his turn. We were completely tapped out, so F8 went straight over here. This got 3 of our lands too. Which that does kill off, 3 dead draws, but at the same time, we're completely out of mana to cast Avacyn again if something happens to her. Oh, and he got our Mazavith too, son of a bitch! Okay then. So we have a lot of stuff. Yeah, I can't stop that. Command zone instead of graveyard. Graveyard, not command zone. There we go. So we have 11 mana. We would need 1 more to keep her off of, to keep us from just straight dying. But I need to play the Hand of Justice too. This just isn't good at all. Not good. There really just isn't anything I can do right now. I might just have to use Miraculous. No, just I can't. So I can use Miraculous Recovery. Block Omnath at least. Go to main phase 2. Okay, that's going to leave 5 mana open for Miraculous Recovery. So now he's drawn all the cards. And I think we're probably just dead here. The Hand of Justice can at least block the Oblivion Sower. That's something. So we would take 20. See the Unwritten. Gosh, it's a Bloodbraid Elf. That one Bloodbraid Elf just fucked us over. We don't have enough life. We were going to survive at 3 before that Bloodbraid Elf came out. There's no way. We lost to the power of 5-color good stuff, guys. All the Wraths. So, yeah, legendary effect. Kills me, deals me 6 damage. So, how do we lift this, if at all? We're at 17 damage. We're at 17 life. Even if I miraculous recovered, you know, like a... I think Seraph got exiled. So it'd have to be like an Archangel. Archangel comes back. She's a 6/6. She can block an Omnath. And probably trade. Block here. Throw Avacyn under a boss. Block here. I'm still taking 15... 18. No, that's just death. Yeah, throw out the GG. Be a good sport about this. I can't beat a million Wrath. Oh, God, I hate those decks that run a freaking million Wraths. Oh well, maybe we'll have more fun in the next game. Stay tuned, everyone. We'll be right back.